Strawberry fields consist of 2.5 acres. It took 2 Italian craftsmen from Naples, Italy, 10 days to do this mosaic, piece by piece. There's about 10,000 pieces in here. The design is also the design from the ruins of Pompeii. Now the road outside and the road inside in here is in the shape of a teardrop. When you follow those fences right over there to that big Christmas tree, there's a plaque in the rock of October 9th, John Lennon's birthday, but 1980 when Yoko Ono took a full-page ad out in the New York Times. All of the countries in the UN then, which is 121 different countries, to dedicate peace. They either gave plant life here or they gave money to Yoko. Now they're listed in alphabetical order, and some of those countries on that plaque today do not exist for peace anymore. Afghanistan's the first one on there. Remember, back in 1980, there was also 2 Germanys back then. There are no strawberries here in Strawberry Fields, nor are there any strawberries in Strawberry Field in Liverpool. Strawberry Fields was not only the song, it was an orphanage in Liverpool where John used to hang out when he was younger, and he used to climb over the fence, which is owned and operated by the Salvation Army. Now the buildings are still standing there today because the Salvation Army is trying to turn them into condominiums, unfortunately, like every place else in this world. Now across the street, right there on the corner, but in the middle of the building where the archway is, the gas lamps and the golden booth, that's the main entrance to the Dakota. Inside, left side, 3rd step, unfortunately, where he was assassinated. The 7th floor, which is the black fence that goes around the whole entire building. John owns, Yoko still lives there, Sean lives downtown in Soho, Julian lives in Liverpool and also Los Angeles, but Julian has never lived there. The 3rd and 4th window facing the park with the white shutters and no black fence, that's the white room, that's the piano room. Originally it was on the other side of the building, but about 1 year ago, Yoko has either has sold 4,000 to 7,000 square feet at 7th floor. So she has a neighbor after 27 years. Approximately the same time 1 year ago is when Julian started talking to Sean again. After 9 years, the 2 brothers reconciled. The 2nd window facing the park on December 8th, 11:15 at night, Yoko or somebody else will light a candle for John. But here on this mosaic, off and on for 15 years, but steady every day for the past 6 years. And I change it every day. You do not know what I'm going to do except give you peace signs. That's guaranteed. Whether they're 1, 2, or 3. So today you're looking at 2 peace signs with a little wave in front and a little wave in the back. And the yellow daffodils that go around the Imagine symbolizes here comes the sun. Acorns, pine cones, pine needles, apples for Apple Record when they're ready, they're green. Strawberries to Strawberry Fields and pennies for Penny Lane. 3 years ago for the triathlon, 2 of the peace signs I did in half bagels. The inner peace sign around Imagine I did in green bananas that weren't ripe yet. I made a sun and a peace sign out of it. 2 years ago's triathlon, cinnamon raisin bagels whole around the outside. Blueberries for the 2nd, and notice there's no stains. Rose petals, but with yellow bananas though done this time. Last year's triathlon, top half in whole roses, bottom half in rose petals. The 2nd peace sign done in green and red apples. The 3rd peace sign done in strawberries with yellow orchids and then yellow bananas around the outside. Now for Halloween, I've done them in small whole baby pumpkins and big carved pumpkins for Halloween. For that Christmas that just passed, I went through 3 Christmas trees and 8 wreaths that all got stolen. Now what I'm about to say is not about little ones that are out here. Only once, a transvestite came down from Connecticut. He said, would you like to smoke some pot and hash? I said, light up, brother. He gave me pot leaves bigger than my hand, and I gave the world 2 peace signs done in pot leaves. So welcome to New York, folks. And welcome to the jungle. Now there's 3 statues in the world of John Lennon. That's the main one right over there. I'll get back to it. One was supposed to be behind my bench over here. But that statue's in John Lennon International Airport, Liverpool, England. Yoko did not want to see her husband every time she came down here, so she chose to Imagine instead. The reason and bottom line is she don't want to see no birds going to the bathroom on his head. The other one's in front of the camera in Liverpool. Now this one right here, everybody from the United States has a little difficulty getting to. Via Mexico, say hello to Canada. Now you can say hello to John Lennon Park, Havana, Cuba. And I advise you get there as quick as you can because that brother is on his way out. If you like to make a wish for peace, please do so adding that little guitar right there like other people do throughout the world. peace and love, peace and happiness. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy New York, folks.